Oh, let's go. That'll do. All right. It's finally time. I'm so excited. It's finally time. I had noticed this before, that the Zeus gem gives me 90% delay. I don't know if the second impede is even worth it, or even really necessary, I would say. As for you... looking. Guess I don't have one. That's okay. Instead, go with detection. Detection. Keep a detection on there so we can know where we are. Fee with us. She's going to be our little dodge tank, obviously. I want blind stuff. All right, I'm committed. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this, but so far we've been doing pretty fine with the nightmare difficulty stuff. I think I'm gonna go forward with something that I've wanted to do for a while, which is Nightmare Lord. I call it like I came up with it. Nightmare Lord Elliot. We're gonna make Elliot like a master of dark magic. It's gonna be a lot of fun. What I need, that's not really worth it. Instead, what we're gonna do, we'll have to do with sleep for now. Because right now, he doesn't. I don't think he has. Hold on. Does he have? No, he does not have the nightmare bells yet. Right. Once he does, he has the ability to inflict nightmare, which is a hell of a status. But until then, we're gonna have him. We're gonna put him on sleep. So he's a nice, good spellcaster. Actually, do I have a heal? No, because he has other heals. That's the whole reason I was doing this, because I can do this without losing his effectiveness as a healer. Pandora. I don't get this decision. I need to level up Pandora to see what the second one is. Petrifying. And Genbu. So 10%, 10%. Once he's able to start petrifying people, this boy's gonna be a nightmare. Want Dragon Vein. Do Breeze for some support. Why not? Again, I mean, I don't want to say I don't know what to do with Machias. It's just that what I want to do, I don't have the Master Quartz for. And it'll be a while before I think to get Juggler. I believe I need to... Wait, no! Next chapter, we can do Juggler. Because it's in the old schoolhouse, 6th floor. That's right. All right. We're gonna... Let me just make sure I'm in the right place. Heimdallr, here we go. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot Laura. Thankfully, Laura is the easiest by a massive margin. We just need to boost her power through the roof. She's also pretty slow, so maybe an action 3. Yeah, that'll do for now. Just boosting our strength really high. 632. 741. What is this nonsense? It's the Mars gem, that's why. I'm gonna give you Invigorate, something to do with your MP. Because you do not need that much extra strength. She does. She's the one who can actually put it to use. Mars gem. Boom. Right, domination. Duh. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense in my brain. All right. Everyone's got a roll.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Hold on. Gonna... Okay, first, before we leave, we're gonna go talk to Patrick. Patrick! Here he is. It's rare to see you up this early, Patrick. What's the occasion? I have my reasons. How are you feeling after that whole ordeal? Huh? I'm fine, thanks. I might not have been if you weren't there to make sure Elise was safe, though. I owe you for that. It was partly my fault that she was in danger to begin with. It was the very least I could do. Allow me to add that I do not intend to breathe a word of what I witnessed down there to anyone. I'd much rather settle things with you man to man, after all. Likewise. Is it just me, or did his personality completely change? He's suddenly a decent person. Come to think of it, you're all going to Heimdallr, right? I'll be attending the garden party the day after tomorrow myself. Seems like all the big names are But if that were the case, wouldn't Laura and Machias get invited too? Father hasn't even mentioned it this year. Same with my dad. I'm not interested in the guest list. With one minor exception. Will your sister be in attendance, Schwarzer? Patrick? I think the two of us need to sit down and have a little talk. Then you can give me a nice, detailed explanation as to why you would ever need access to that sort of information. I just found myself curious. I didn't mean anything by it. She's gonna die single, isn't she? Oh, poor Elise.
My turn. Okay.
Leave it to me.
I keep hitting that button because in the game I was playing before stream started, that's the sprint button. Okay. So we talked to Patrick. And then kitty. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Did Anima catch you clawing the furniture and chew you out or something? I guess it's none of my business. Thanks for the Zerum powder. I feel bad taking it from you, but I'll be sure to put it to use. Really should be leaving soon. Alright, let's go. Okay, before we leave, I'm gonna get some money. So, I have a lot of DLC for this, and the DLC comes in the form of items, basically giving you an early advantage. Which also includes the Zerum powders. You just saw me get one in Zerum capsules, which can revive someone. Hey. So, I don't know about you, Shane, but what I do with all these Zerum powder and capsules that I get because I have the DLC is I sell them. Maybe not all of them, but I sell a few. Because frankly, they're so powerful, I'm always afraid to use them, one. And they're really good money. Boom, problem solved. There's not any books, right? I have to get myself back in the completionist mindset, because over the weekend I was playing games and I didn't have to worry about that stuff. Because Shade, I've got a problem. My problem is I play too many Falcom games. Literally. It's been killing me that I can't play Trails of Cold Steel off stream, right? Because I don't want to accidentally get achievements or anything.
Right. Okay.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
So, what I literally did over the weekend was I made an entirely new PlayStation account just so I could play the Trail Steel games in my own time. So I'm literally playing this game twice. In fact, I also have another save file on here because I wanted the New Game Plus content. So if I go to save, you can literally see there's this save file with them on the train, and it's hard to notice in this picture because Emma and Fee, I haven't had a chance to, but I gave everyone, I changed everyone's outfits so that I knew that that was the save file for what I'm doing off stream. And I also played a little bit of Cold Steel 2 on that second profile, because I didn't want to risk getting like an achievement or anything that I'm not, that, you know, anything like that. And then in addition, I had no idea that East 9 had come out in February, so I was playing that today. And also I bought Trails in the Sky on Steam today. And also at the end of the month, we're getting Trails of Azure. I played too many Falcom games. Way too many. We are good to go. Here we go. Enter the station. I got pizza. Oh, you're all here. Ready to take off? That way you don't have to see me chewing. Ready as I'll ever be. Alright, let's get our tickets at the counter then. Well, the capital's only half an hour west, so at least the fare should be cheap. These games are too good. Good morning, everyone. Alright. Let me guess. You're headed for Heimdallr this month. That's right, we're gonna pretend that the school doesn't tell you where we're going, and just say good job on your guess. We'd like 5 tickets to Heimdallr. Right up. You know, the Capital Summer Festival is coming up in just 2 days. They keep reminding me of this. I'm sure lots of people will be streaming into the capital to celebrate, so be careful out there. We will, don't worry. I'm used to dealing with it. Okay, that's 5 passengers headed for Heimdallr. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Passenger service bound for... we ask that all passengers wishing to board... Well, at least we won't be waiting long. There's a train to Heimdallr every half hour after. It's only 30 minutes away. Though we're really headed to the capital. I've been there a few times before, but it's still pretty unfamiliar territory. I've been twice before on family business. Same here. I know where Elise's academy is, but that's about it. Not to worry, I'll explain more about the city on the way over. It's a pretty big city, though. I'm not even sure where to start. We can start on Alto Street, Elliot. On the train, everybody. Choo-choo. All right. Not too much longer till we arrive, so let me give you a quick overview. Heimdallr is, among many other things, the capital of this country, which means it's the home of the reigning emperor, His Majesty Eugen Rise Honor III. Even children know that. We need useful local knowledge, not a recitation of a travel brochure. Ah! Well, Heimdallr is divided into 16 main districts. Each district about as large as a whole town in any of the Empire's provinces. All in all, the city's population hovers around 800,000 people. Wow, I can hardly imagine that many people all in one place. It's one of the continent's largest cities, isn't it? Indeed, it is. Crossfell is known for being a thriving center of trade, but its population is only around 500,000. Meanwhile, to the south, Liberal's capital is almost 300,000. The Republicans' capital is pretty big, too. But I don't think it's quite as big as Heimdallr. Oh, really? What? Oh, I was just wondering what kind of task we may be asked to do in such an expansive city. I can hardly hazard a guess. Oh. Well, we don't know who our point of contact is, or even where we're going to be staying. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up staying in Elliot or Machias's home. I doubt it. My house isn't big enough to put us all up. Machias's dad is the governor, so maybe we'll be staying at his place. I think that's even less likely. Dad spends most of his time in his official residence, so I doubt anyone's going to be at our family's place. Instructor Sarah said there'd be a guide of some sort waiting for us at the station, but she didn't mention who. That's the instructor for you. Honestly, she never really tells us anything, does she? playing an East game would be a great opportunity for you to check out the combat system, Jade. Because that's the part of the game that everyone always talks about, is how amazing the combat system is. And it's a good time to familiarize yourself with it, because they are the next upcoming Cold Steel games are going to have a new combat system that's more similar to Ys's combat. But you can actually switch. Apparently, you can switch between them in the options, because Ys has like an active combat system, right? Not turn-based. So you can choose between the new combat system they're going to put in or the classic old one. I'm not going to talk to these people. We don't need to talk to them. We know what's up. We're friends with them all, so we're just gonna go. $8.20. Bing boom, bing bong. Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This semi-express line is bound for Heimdallr. Our next stop is Heimdallr, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all your belongings with you when disembarking the train. Ooh, looks like we're almost there. Indeed, it doesn't feel as though our train ride was all that long. Well, Heimdall's just a stone throw west of Trista. We could have just gone back to Trista at night. Oh, yes, that's true, but plenty of people commute to work in the capital every day, after all. That is true. We are close enough. We literally could just stay in the dorms at Trista. But it's not really in the spirit of the field study. They're here to shoot a movie. Surprise. Starring... Shade, who in Class 7 would be most likely to star in a film?
Exactly on time.
I know that voice. Boom!
What?
Claire!
Hear that?
You're from the Railway Military Police, if memory serves me correctly.
You're Captain Claire, was it?
That's right. I'm glad you remember me. I believe it's been about 3 months since we last met.
So, this must be the woman the group who went to Celtic encountered.
So this is an officer from the fearsome RMP?
Since you're here, does that mean you're going to be the one assigning our tasks for this month's field study?
No, I'm just here to provide a place for you to talk with the person who is. He should be here any moment now. Oh, here he comes.
Perfect timing.
No way.
Hey!
Dad? Huh. I've seen him in the Imperial Chronicle before.
I don't know why Reen's reaction got me. It's just, huh.
Governor Regnitz, one of the Reformists' most influential voices.
So this is Machias's father.
This is the first time I've met most of you, so let me introduce myself.
My bro's got a pocket
I'm Carl
square.
Regnitz, Machias's father.
That's a fancy bro right there.
I'm the governor of Heimdallr and head of the local government. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
My apologies for the location. I would have preferred to brief you in City Hall, but I'm regrettably short on time, so I had to ask the captain here to lend us a room. This room. Anyway, let's move on to confirming your assignments and lodgings. Hold on a minute. How did you, of all people, end up being the one to sort out our lodgings and tasks? Seems a little too convenient. Yeah, now that you mention it. If you wouldn't mind us asking, sir, how did you wind up as our point of contact? I can totally see Gaius in a whisper. Gaius has those movie star looks. That's what it is. Actually, a very simple reason. I'm here because I sit on Thor's Military Academy's board of directors. You what? How? First Eustace' his brother, then Elisa's mother, and now Machias' father. It's only shade here, right? So I don't have to worry about a spoiler warning. Those might be the ones most likely to be a movie star, but I would pay real money to see Ash have to act in a movie. Oh, that would be a delight. I can assure you the three of us didn't arrange for it to be that way. If anything, I was unsure what to do when the Academy first offered the position to me. The Academy did? Would I be right in assuming there's some sort of secret reason behind the formation of Class 7? I'm afraid that's not my place to say. Man! Come on, tell us the truth! Well, whatever the case may be, I'm the third and final member of the board of directors. That's why I'm the one who's prepared your field study tasks and arranged lodging for all of you. Unbelievable. It's all starting to make sense now. Thanks for clearing that up, sir. Anyway, back to what you were saying before. Yes, as I said, I'm short on time, so I'm Sorry, I just had a random thought. Because it's like every chapter, it's like, surprise, this member of your family is on the board of directors! I just took that to the next conclusion. I'm like, imagine if Emma's grandmother was on the board of directors at Thor's Military Academy. Oh, I'm getting distracted, I'm sorry. I'm short on time, so I'm afraid I'll have to keep this brief. Your field study will take place over 3 days, of which this is the first. As such, the third day will coincide with the start of the summer festival. Each group will be assigned half of the city and tend to a list of needs I've drawn up for you. So one group will take the eastern half of the city and the other group the west. The city's big enough that it looks like we'll be working apart, even though we're in the same place. Indeed, I'm sure you've seen for yourselves how vast Heimdallr is. If both groups were to rove around the entire city, you'd have trouble getting anything done. As such, I've broken it down so that all of Group A's tasks cover the area east of Vainker Street, while Group B's tasks are focused on the area west of Vainker Street. Must be an important street. I believe Vainker Street is the main thoroughfare that runs through the city, leading to the Imperial Palace. That's the one. As soon as we leave the station, you'll see it stretching out to the north. It's hardly a precise division, but for the purposes of this field study, I'm sure it'll be more than sufficient. Now, I'd like each group to take one of these envelopes. This envelope looks just like the ones we usually get with our field study itinerary. But what is this address and key? You'd have to convince her to wear the costume first. Besides that, if you play other Falcom games, you know that one of them already dressed up in a magic... Okay, this isn't a spoiler for this game, so I'm just gonna let you know. In one of the other Falcom titles, Tokyo Xanadu, right? Which is probably my least favorite. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I didn't enjoy it as much as these. As an Easter egg, there's a sort of a chuny Dark Lord character that has like games and anime and stuff, and he fights against the heroic magical girl, and like it's this TV show, I guess, in the world of that game, it's Reen and Elisa. So if I had access to all of the outfits, right, if I had chose that for the New Game Plus thing, I could literally put them in their costumes like that. Alta Street, 43221. Vesta Street, 527. In fact, in Trails 2, we can do that. Yeah, it's a cameo. It's not it's more an Easter egg, because it's not literally Reen and Elisa. It's just, they used those models. Oh, Alta Street, that's around where my family lives. Really? Yep, can't say the address brings any particular place to mind, though. I seem to remember Vesta Street being the main street on the west side of the city. Yes, it's a fairly lively working-class neighborhood. Dad, are these... That's right, the addresses of the place you'll be staying while you're there, along with their keys. Come on in, Mitch. Both groups will be staying in different places, so I suggest trekking down your lodgings before you start your work. Think of it as a small orienteering exercise to help you get a better feel for the city. This might be one of my favorite parts of the game. I love Heimdallr so much. My apologies. I'm afraid I'll have to take my leave now. Dad? Preparations for the summer festival have me running from place to place, as you can imagine. I wish I could stay and chat a bit longer, but that's life in politics for you. Oh, one more thing. The communications functionality of your Arcus has been enabled in the city. Good luck out there. Wait, hold on just a... It's Marcus's turn for that. Dad, you're embarrassing me! I'm not sure what to make of it all. Since he's the governor, I was expecting him to seem a lot more strict, but he actually seems more playful. I feel ashamed you had to see that. It's always been like that, I'm afraid. At least he manages to fulfill his responsibilities as governor, somehow. Actually, I've heard he's extremely good at his job. Coming from the background he does, he's friendly and down to earth, but people say he's a born leader, too. The Imperial Chronicle always paints him in a favorable light as well. I hear he butts heads with the noble faction far less than his fellow reformist Chancellor Osborne. Well, in politics, a friendly demeanor can just as easily be an act to sway popular sentiment. After all, there aren't many who can waltz in and borrow meeting space from the RMP. Claire's like, Well... The capital is the nexus in the heart of the nation's entire railroad network. As such, the railway military police finds itself indebted daily to Governor Regnance's good graces. This was just an opportunity for us to return the favor, at least a little. Eustace just dropped the mic. Come on now, let's not pick fights. Do you two need another injection of friendship? Thank you for allowing us to use this room for our meeting. We need to get our field study underway, so if you'll excuse us, of course. I wish you well in your studies. If you'll follow me, I'll escort you to the station's exit. Away. Incredible. It's so vast. Heimdallr! Such a cool place. I've noticed a lot of my favorite places are the big cities. The only exception being the Nord Highlands. The size of this city never ceases to amaze me. Way too many people. Only starts to sink in that I'm in the capital after I see an orbital tram zipping along. Is that what those little train vehicles are? I've never had the opportunity to ride one, but I believe they're used to ferry people around the city more easily. Yeah, they're the main form of public transportation here. They link all 16 of the capital's main districts. There's something of an icon here in Heimdallr. So it's like San Francisco. Their fare's pretty cheap too, which makes them convenient for getting around. Lots of people use them so often that they just buy a yearly pass. Amazing. All that and so many orbital cars on the roads, too. Is that building off in the distance? That would be Valflame Palace, residence of His Majesty the Emperor. Although from what I understand, Chancellor Osborne's imperial government is also situated within. Doesn't surprise me. That building is massive. Yes, that's the case. Anyway, I'll be taking my leave here. I wish you the best of luck on your 3 days of field study. Thank you. Like, I'm not kidding. I think Valflame Palace might be one of the largest castles I've ever seen. Thanks for taking the time to see us off. Like, anytime they show, like, one of those big sweeping camera shots of it, I'm like, what do they use all the space for? She really doesn't seem like an army officer, does she? Indeed, though the Railway Military Police are known as one of the Imperial Army's most elite divisions. Not to mention one of the branches most despised by the aristocracy. If a province has a railway, you can virtually guarantee they'll use it as an excuse to meddle in its security affairs. I've rarely seen them in Legram, though judging by their actions during our encounter in the Nature Park, they did seem exceptionally well trained. Yeah, even with the same number of soldiers, they had no trouble of rolling right over the provincial army. And on top of that, the captain is so elegant and pretty. She even looks good in a uniform. Some people have all the luck. Says Elisa? What? It's like she's everything Sarah isn't. Ouch! Ooh, you can say that again. Don't agree with that! I feel bad for Sarah! Though it seems like those two have more than a little history between them. Alright, I suppose we ought to get moving then. Yeah, we'll need to hop a tram to where our lodgings are, and then find the address we've been given. We've got a long 3 days ahead of us, so let's give them our best. This is why I set aside the entire week to do Heimdallr. Because just like Nord, it's going to be a long one. You can count on it. Sorry. Fee, Laura, take care of yourselves. You too. May the goddess be with you all. Take care. All right. Bye for now, then. How come Gaius and Eustace don't wish me good luck? Those are my bros. Fine. Ooh, jeez. That is that is an eyesore color for a uniform. This eastbound orbital tram will be departing momentarily. All those wishing to board, please do so at this time. It's the bruh code. It's the bruh code. Ring, 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 ring. On the bus. This is Vanker Street. Or Vancure Street, one of those. I don't actually know how it's pronounced. I haven't been to the capital in a long time. But I'm always surprised at just how big this street is. Really? This view is nothing special to those who've lived here all their lives. I suppose seeing all the orbital cars and trams zipping along must be a real sight for people from the provinces. Indeed. Even though in my home province people are depending less and less on horse-drawn carriages, I've never seen so many orbital cars in one place before. Even here, carriages were the standard up until about 20 years ago. But these days, they seem kind of quaint. You never really see them anymore. The Republic's capital has a lot of cars too, just like this. After that, Crossbell probably has the most. Oh, really? You've done a lot of traveling for someone your age. Though I guess when you're in a... Yep, yeah, your work takes you places. Awkward! Anyway, what's Alto Street like? That's where we're staying while we're here, right? Isn't that where your house is, Elliot? Yeah, it's a pretty calm street, I guess. Ah, we should be taking a right here. This is Alto Street. I don't really find myself near Alto Street all that often. Looks like you live in a nice part of the city, though. You think? Anyway, we should start looking for where our lodgings are. Oh yeah, Elliot, you live around here, right? Why don't we drop by your house first? Well, that does seem like the natural thing. Kind of want to see it. It's really near here, but I doubt my dad will be in. Not sure if my sis will be either. Yeah, but I think you mentioned having an older sister before. All the more reason to pay a visit then, right? Okay, if you insist. We're gonna hopefully meet Elliot's family? Maybe? That'd be awesome. My house is the 2-story place with all the flowers over there. Don't know if anyone's home right now, but we can at least have a look. We're gonna see Elliot's house! Slumber party! Been so long since I was last here, I feel a bit nervous. Don't worry, I know the feeling. No need for such hand-wringing. It is your home, after all. I know, but still. Okay, come on in. Wow, it feels like it's been ages since I was home. This is Elliot's house. Oh, is someone there? I'll be with you in just a moment. Hey! Check it out. Sorry for the wait. Uh-huh? Is she? She looks just like Elliot. Hi, sis. I'm home. Elliot? Elliot! Whoa! Oh my. It's you! It's really you! I didn't think I'd be able to see you again so soon! Oh, thank the goddess! Sis, please, not in front of my classmates. Looks like they get along pretty well. Yeah, I'm almost jealous. Fiona Craig. I'm Elliot's older sister, Fiona Craig. That's what I just said. I hear you've been saving my brother's skin at school. I'm so glad to finally meet all of you. Actually, Elliot's the one doing the saving most of the time. Indeed, his attentiveness has proven valuable on many occasions. You mean when he drops the beat? Yeah, it has. Are you blushing? Of course not. Why would I be? I mean, to be fair, Fiona is not bad looking. I do not blame Machias. You must be Reen, Laura, Machias, and Fee. Now I can see what you meant when you wrote that you'd make some really interesting friends. Yeah. You're not teaching any piano classes today. As it so happens, I have the day off. And none of the children have come by either, so you picked a good time to visit. Oh, you teach piano here at home. Elliot is in the wind orchestra at the academy, too. Is everyone in this family a musician? Well, almost. My dad's not really the music type. Couldn't carry a tune in a wheelbarrow. I'd love the chance to go to a concert as a family once in a while, but he's so busy with work that he rarely has a chance to come home and see us. What does your dad do, anyway? Well... Oh, have you not told them? Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever saying. Is it something secret you can't talk about? Oh, no, nothing like that. Elliot's dad is... in the Imperial Army. Really? Yeah, probably no way you'd guess that looking at me, right? I don't exactly inherit the physique. You got a point. Man, the last name Craig in the army. Sounds really familiar. Wait. Your father wouldn't happen to be Olaf Craig, would he? The Olaf Craig, decorated Lieutenant General of Erebonia's armed forces? That's our dad, all right. Holy crap, Elliot's dad's a badass! I think I've heard of him. Many consider him the most formidable general in the Imperial Army. And he's known more widely around the Empire simply as Craig the Red. He leads the 4th Armored Division, which boasts the greatest firepower in the entire armed forces. I read about him in the research I did before entering the academy, but I never put two and two together when I met Elliot. Come to think of it, doesn't Instructor Neidhart come from the 4th Armored Division too? Kinda threw me when I saw Elliot just casually chatting with him a while ago. But now I can see how you'd wind up talking with him outside of class. Yeah. Oh, did you see that? Yeah, I met him through my dad before coming to the academy. Well, I'm not surprised you didn't peg me as Olaf Craig's son. I was kinda hoping you wouldn't find out. Elliot. Doesn't take a psychic to see there's something going on here. Sorry, I didn't mean to make things all awkward like this. Just don't worry about it. I think Mitch might have hit it right on the head. Oh, right. Do you know of any hotels around here, Fiona? We've got an address for where we're staying, and it's apparently around here, but I got no idea where it actually is. What? You're not staying here? We are in town for a field study. Besides, there aren't enough beds here for all of us. But it's been so long since I last saw you. I guess you finally reached that age where it's not cool to give your sis big hugs anymore. I feel a little sad, but I guess we all grow up. I'll still be watching over you, though. Sis, please. His sister seems even more attached to them than he is to her. Still, that's kinda strange. There aren't any hotels in this area, at least not that I know of. Huh? None at all? Perhaps my father gave us the wrong address? Your father doesn't seem like the type to make such a careless mistake. I'm not 100% sure, but can you show me the address he gave you? Oh, sure, it's right here. Oh, I think I know where this is. Isn't this where the old Bracer Guild used to be? There's that word again. Bracers. What are bracers? Why are they such a big deal? Are you sure? Yeah, an old friend of mine used to work there. Though we've been out of touch for a while now. Really? I had no idea. Bracers, huh? Still, I'm baffled as to why my father would choose to put us up in an old guild house. Well, we should at least go have a look for ourselves. Do you know the way, Elliot? I think so. It should be just down the road from here. I was hoping you'd stay a bit longer, but if you have things to do, I'll just sit here. Alone. It'd make my day if you drop by for meals while you're here, though. I'd be more than happy to cook for you all. Sounds great. What do you guys think? Well, if it wouldn't be any trouble. I gotta turn down home cooking. I'm in. That's the spirit. I'll be sure to treat you to the very best I can whip up this evening. Sorry, Mitch got me. Oh. So make sure you get plenty done today and work up a real appetite. That'd be Reen, just dropping memes all over the scene. Seems we'd have more than just the festival to look forward to now. You said it. All right, let's head over to the guild. Okay. I forgot I could do that. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Go to the old bracer. Let's go check out the Bracer Guild. Also, let's go check out Etoile. Oh, I can't go in yet? Okay, we'll go in later to the coffee shop. Head on down to the coffee shop. And this is definitely the place written on the memo. I didn't think we'd end up staying in an old guild branch. I'm guessing Group B was fixed up in the other one then. So there's more than one guild branch in the city? Yeah, back when the guild still had a presence in Heimdallr, there were 2 branches. The guild pulled out of the city over a year ago, though, so not many pay much attention to these buildings now. Is that so? The guild still has an active branch in Legram. Really? That's more the exception than the rule these days. The building looks surprisingly new, considering they've been gone for a year. That's because there was a big fire that swept through here around 2 years ago. They rebuilt the buildings after that, and they wound up getting shuttered when the guild left town anyway. No one knows for sure whether the fire was an accident or not. Some people still think it was set by terrorists. That's an unsettling thought. Also, hold on. We're just gonna skim. I didn't ever thought about it, but we're just gonna skim over this. Elliot, a fire went through here? Isn't your house like right there? Isn't this a little more concerning? It's just a rumor. There's no proof or anything. Must have been that operation. Nothing. V, do you know something? My father gave us the key, so we should be able to let ourselves in. Well, shall we open it up? Do you know the way? Okay. Bracer Guild. You know, I was actually expecting it to be way less tidy inside. There's some kind of notice posted up on the walls and bulletin boards. Seems to be a notice of who's currently in charge of the building. Apparently, it's currently owned by the local government. Well, that explains why the governor had the authority to let us stay here while we're in town. Which part are we staying in, then? There's nothing but a reception counter here, so I suppose we must be staying upstairs. Reen's gonna sleep right on that counter. Fee can have the bookshelf. Let's go drop off our stuff and see what we got in store for us today. Racers! He's prepared brand new beds for us and everything. Isn't that going a little far? This isn't a hotel. Not gonna complain. Your dad really seems like a nice guy. We should appreciate his consideration. Tim's on the stairs. Laura can have the table. Machias is gonna sleep in the windowsill. Alright, now that we've got our lodging sorted out, time to take away today's tasks. I would pick one for Elliot, but there's no way Fiona would let Elliot sleep anywhere but his house. My name is Noble. I run the Der Himmel Hotel, which unfortunately currently has a monster inside of it. What the? If you can get rid of it, please see me in the hotel in the Garnier district. By the way, there's a monster in the hotel. A customer who visited my gelato stall yesterday accidentally dropped their hat. I'd like to get it back to them, but I'm not sure how. If you have any good ideas, please visit my stall in Dreikel's Plaza. A journalist at the Imperial Chronicle needs assistance with the tourism piece he's preparing. For more information, speak to me at reception in our office at Amber Amour. One of my cafe's most popular records has been shattered. Oh no! If possible, I'd like to get another record of the same song, but I need help. Visit me at the Concert Cafe at Toil on Alta Street for further information. That's right there. That's the coffee shop we tried to get into. In the trash can. Shade, play nice, please. The task Machias' father selected certainly show the variety one would expect from a city this size. Yeah, we'll need to make sure we know exactly what each task involves before taking it on. Our group's covering the area east of Vanker Street, so it might be a good idea to go around and scope out all these places before noon. We're waiting for a group of kids to come so that they can deal with it. Oh, I get an idea of where everything is. Reminds me of this time in New York. We had this massive cockroach in our bathroom, in our hotel room, and we just kind of lived with him. He became our roommate. Because I was like, I wasn't going to deal with him. He was huge. If I tried to, like, step on him, he'd probably just pick me up and be like, nah, bro. So we named him Papa Roach, and we let him just live in the bathroom. We can use the orbital trams to visit all the relevant locations on this side of the city while we're going through our tasks. You two all right with being our travel guides? Of course. Might as well put our knowledge to use. It may be hard to show you around a city this size, but I'll give you as grand a tour as I can. Sis said she'll fix dinner for us, so let's head back here when it starts getting late. Oh yeah, once we're done with everything, let's go to Elliot's house. Okay, let's get moving. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Understood. Let's do all we can to ensure we're not shown up by Group B. You can try me, but it's just tutorial stuff. Seriously, what is the language of this world? Because on the board, it was English lettering with a bunch of nonsense. This is obviously blurry Japanese. Now I want to uncover the secrets of language in this world. Also, that's English. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Okay. We're gonna go the Vanker Street. We're gonna bounce around a lot. I'm just going in the order that I have here, just to make sure I don't miss anything. So first thing we're gonna do is pick up, there's a recipe for us to pick up. At the Plaza Bifrost. Hold on, I already know the joke I want to make. So this is Vanker Street. Ah, of course, it's the biggest street in Heimdallr. There's more to it than just Plaza Bifrost, too. I will get to that joke, hold on. Which means you'll see lots of different people. Different types of people in different types of orbital vehicles, it seems. That's partly due to the Imperial Transportation Act that came into effect last year. That was on our midterms! Don't run into the road, Machias. You're the last person I need treating me like a child. Anyway, it sounds like we'll be coming here a lot during our visit. We'd better take the chance to familiarize ourselves with the shops here. Hold on, that comment confuses me. I don't have anything on the, okay. Hold up, Elliot, open the Bifrost! That was it, that was my joke. I hope you appreciated it. Let's check out all the shops. Got some more eggs.
Of course.
I'll handle it.
Right.
Look at all these books to buy. Yikes. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I keep hitting buttons because I forgot all the controls. Let's see. Is there anything here I don't already have? I'm gonna need more, but I can just craft these. That would be cheaper for me. Why did Fee say that? What's up, my friend? Hey, Greg. You guys are from Thor's. My parents work there. You guys know anyone from Class 7? I'm always hearing about them in their fancy red uniforms. Well, welcome to Heimdallr. Glad to have you here. See, nice detail, because it's summertime, so we're not wearing the red. Class 7. Red uniform. Goes on crazy adventures, kicks ass. Never heard of him. Okay. And then we did that. Okay. This area is cleared. Okay. Close the Bifrost. All right. We get. Wait. Enter Bifrost. We didn't get the recipe. Where's the recipe? The whole reason we went in there. At Westonhouse. Boom! Tomato!
Hope this turns out okay. Oh, this.
Okay. It's technically.
Where's this one? That's Laura.
I'll do what I can. I'm proud of this one.
Very nice. Tomato! Who's the... So, Emma. We'll need Emma for that one. So far, we're good. Other than that, but still have a lot. Fishing, we're kicking butt in, right? We got all the fish. So, we're golden on fish. Think we've done chests good enough. You call this a risotto? It's raw! I know you don't do, like, I know that was more meat than risotto, but still. I just like the way he says, it's raw! Puppy strap. I'm gonna get more than one puppy strap then, because we can use it. Towards the end of the game, we're gonna get the ability to like basically mix items together to make more badass items. Right, basically like crafting. And puppy strap's one of them, but this is the only place we can get a puppy strap. I'm gonna buy a few, just in case. Everyone does not have stuff. I have to keep re-equipping stuff. It's really annoying. I like that. Yeah. You are obviously going to be... a bit shadow. Not a bit shadow. Sorry. The, oh, I do not have. I only have the one passionate rogue. Well, let's replace that. He's a delay boy, so let's replace that with a. Jeez. Okay. Let's replace that with an abyss shadow, and I'll give her the passionate rogue. Okay, and then from there, boom. Okay, obviously you are going to be evergreen. And what? Works above it. Why not? And then you are gonna get a deep ochre. A salmon badge. There. Now we're all set. No more shenanigans that one. Okay, got the da-ba-da. Okay. There. The Drykel's Plaza. Ah. Look at how big that castle is. This is Drykel's Plaza. The large building you can see in the distance is Valflame Palace, home of the Imperial family and the government. I can see a statue of the Emperor Drykel's the Lionheart in the center of the plaza as well. This is the one place in the capital that never gets any less stunning, no matter how many times I see it. Now we've come all the way out here. We might as well go take a closer look. Yep. That's a quest. We'll go do that later. The reason we're here now,
This looks like a nice spot.
so that we can fish. Might as well. It's fishing points. Fish in the chat, everybody. Oh, I should pay attention. I caught the fish.
Wow, this is a big one.
It's a big one. Fish!
Wow, this is a big one.
551 points. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay. So now we're going to start doing the quests. We're going to... Nope. Oh, they're going to make us go up to the palace first. That is a big freaking palace. This is where the Imperial government is headquartered, too. Yeah. It's a pretty imposing building, though. Looking up at it, one can really appreciate the grand scale of this nation. True. Oh, you're all here, too? Is it our classmates? It's our classmates! What are you guys doing here? Totally coincidence. It's not like we were planning to run into you here. Elisa's seeming kind of sus. Your group's supposed to be focusing on the western half of the city? I seem to recall your group being assigned to cover the east side, and yet here you are. Ah, this must be where our areas overlap. Have you been going around exploring all the places on your list too, then? Yes, we only arrived here by tram a little while ago. How's everything coming along, Fee? Not bad. Still, in a city this big, it's quite a coincidence to run into each other like this. True. Perhaps fate keeps trying to bring us together. Friendship fate. I take it they put you all up in an old guild house too, then? Yeah, I have to say, I didn't see that coming. Your dad seems like he's the meddling type, Akius. I wish I could disagree. I'm sure he has his reasons. We've explored about half of our assigned areas so far. Let's tell them about Elliot's sister! How about you? We just started making the rounds, unfortunately. I see. Good luck then. The city is vast, but I'm sure you'll manage. Thanks. Oh, hey, why don't we all get lunch together later? That sounds wonderful! There's no guarantee we'll be able to get together during our visit, after all. True. It'd be a perfect chance to exchange information as well. I have no objections. All right. Well, just give us a call on the Arcus when you're ready to take a break for lunch. We'll do the same. Sounds like a plan. Back to exploring, then. Let's move on to the next area. Later, everyone. Later. All right. Let's get back to exploring. Right. Let's see if we can finish scouting out our assigned areas before noon. And now we can go. First, we're gonna go back to Alta Street. We're gonna do the Amber Amour. When the moon hits you, I like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Welcome back, Elliot. Seeing you walk in, it's like nothing's changed. Glad to see you're doing well, Hemming. Be an old friend of yours? Yep, let me introduce you. Hemming used to be a famous musician, but now he's settled down and owns this place. Fiona and I have known him since we were kids, and we owe him a lot. This place is pretty popular, too. If you're involved with music in Heimdallr, you probably know a toy. Fascinating. I wasn't even aware that this place existed. Kind of relaxing. Thank you. Now that the introductions are out of the way, you sent in a request for us to take care of, didn't you? I did, in fact. Can you start right away? Should we, Reen? Yes! Let's do it. And tell us what you need. The request mentioned that one of your favorite records was smashed. That's right. It happened while I was trying to change around the store's layout. I ended up knocking one of the shelves over by mistake, which in turn led to the record falling out and shattering. What terrible luck. Which record was it? Tragically enough, it was Amber Amour. Oh no! You play that one every night! If it came out over 30 years ago, it become rather hard to find, yes. You know your music. The Wind Orchestra would be proud. Maybe. I've got plenty of other records to play while I look for a replacement, so it's not an insurmountable problem. I'm more worried about the fact that I have an old friend stopping by this evening who really loves that song. That's why I'd like to ask if you can find me a replacement before the end of the day. Makes sense. I assume you've searched all of the nearby record stores already? I did, but none of them had it in stock. This is a big city, though. I haven't given up on it just yet, which is why I sent the request your way. And we have our work cut out for us. Does anyone know of any stores that might sell old records? We might want to ask Fiona about it. Oh yeah, I suppose a piano instructor would know where to buy records. Probably knows every store. My thoughts exactly. She's probably our best bet. And we know where to start. Hopefully she'll be able to help us. Look at you kids, already formulating a plan. Here, Elliot, this should cover the cost of the record. Thanks. Okay, we're off to find that record. I'm sure you will. All right, let's go talk to Fiona. Oh, hello, everyone. Is there something I can help you with? We hope so. Hemming's copy of Amber Amour broke. Oh no, poor Hemming. That might be a hard record to find, though. As far as I can remember, most stores here don't stock it anymore. That's what we were afraid of. That's why we came to you. We thought you might know some other way we can get our hands on it. This is something of a long shot, but how about asking over at Plaza Bifrost on Banker Street? It's not a suggestion I was expecting. Same here. I don't remember there being any music stores in there. They add one? Not with the building itself, no. But Plaza Bifrost actually has a number of partner stores all throughout the city, some of which sell records. So if you ask there, they'll be able to check if any of them have a copy in stock. That's quite the trick. I'm impressed. Well, you learn these kind of things as you grow up. Aren't you lucky to have such a reliable sister, Elliot? And so humble, too. But I can't deny you've really helped us out. Thanks a lot. We'll head straight to Plaza Bifrost. Just remember to be careful. She's really crazy about her brother, isn't she? Yeah, I'm kind of jealous. Reen! Reen. Freaking Reen's over here like, man, I wish I knew what it was like to have a sister who who loves me like that. Poor Elise. Oh. Oh, we were so focused on... Oh, let's take our time. We were so focused on the plaza last time. Welcome to La Sage. Please let me know if you have a train you're going to... Okay. Okay. Okay, then from there, leopard print. Leopard print. Leopard print and red shoes. Oh, I just realized something. Weapons and armor, this is perfect, because then I can... Really? Okay. Oh, the Orbital Factory. That's what I'm looking for. Boom. Slot. Feed. Ah! Ah! Fine. We'll take out one evasion. Someone needs to be able to throw Shining out. Once this levels up, I believe I'll start. All that's left is back to Plaza Bifrost. Okay. Welcome to Plaza Bifrost. Is there anything I can help you with? We're looking for a specific item, and we heard that this is the place to ask. That's right. What can I help you find? We're looking to find a record that came out roughly 30 years ago. It's called Amber Amour. Is there any chance that someone here would have in stock? Amber Amour. I'm going to get in touch with our affiliated stores. Please bear with me. Thank you for waiting. Managed to find it? I'm afraid not. I contacted all 5 stores, but none of them had a copy. It's less than ideal. Ask anyone else? Unfortunately not. I'm afraid you might have to inquire elsewhere. However, before we resort to that, it is possible for us to contact the record maker and ask them to send us a copy. Would that be of interest? How long would that take to arrive? It depends on the company, but anywhere from a week to a month, I'd say. Oh, fortunately, we need it tonight. Well, I appreciate the offer. It's not much point getting it a week from now. So you need it right away. Then might I suggest you visit the Ost district? There's a very reliable secondhand store there that might have it. Oh, right, I didn't think of that. Didn't realize there were secondhand stores in Heimdallr. Don't you live in Ost district, Machias? Not only do I live there, I know the woman who runs the store. The store's named Emirates, and I'm fairly certain they sell old records. What are we waiting for? Let's go! My pleasure. I do hope you find what you're looking for. Good luck! First, I'm gonna go back here. Can't make any more fancier stuff. This though. Boom. More U materials. Got all these. Whoa. All right. Now we're ready to depart. To the Ost district. The Machias' neck of the woods. Yeah. This is the Ost district, where I was born and raised. On the playground where I spend most of my days, you'll find mostly lower class citizens and laborers living around here. Huh. There are a lot of old looking buildings in this area, but it doesn't look especially run down. It wasn't included in the city's redevelopment plan, but they take good care of it nowadays. That's my father and Chancellor Osborne came into power at least. The two of them managed to improve the employment numbers around here, and in turn, the standard of living. That's why they're so popular here in Heimdallr. Chancellor Osborne in particular is famous for holding his ground against even the most influential nobles. Interesting. So does that mean we're near your house, Machias? Yeah, relatively. Well, there isn't much to see here. Everyone gets along pretty well, and they're always there for each other. On that note, there are a number of people here whom I'd like to see before we leave, but I'll do that later. Fine by me. Let's go. That's where we need to go. But first, I want to find... Where are they? There they are. Machias? What are you doing here? It's cargo. And I was never sure of how to pronounce your name. Patiri? Yo, Machias. Didn't think you'd show your ugly mug around here so quickly. Some people never grow up. I'd hope that you'd quit the delinquent act and actually try studying for once. Shut it! You ain't got the right to tell us what to do. Damn straight. Patiri's #1 here in the Ost district, so don't even try to mess with her. Come on, Patiri, show them how scary we are. Right. Listen up, jackass. You sure you don't need thicker glasses? Looks like you're getting blinder by the day. Eat that, dork lord. You sure know some interesting people. Wish I didn't. As soon as we got here, I was like, I need to go find Patiri. Well, hey, Machias. Huh? What are you doing here? What happened to your grandmother? It's kind of odd not to see her here. She called it quits, basically. So now the store is all mine. Really? No need to freak out. I'm handling things pretty well. Anyway, be sure to drop by if you're ever I don't have too many years on me, but I know what I'm doing. Right. Anyway, there's something I'd like to ask. We're searching for a specific record. You know if you have Amber or more in stock here by any chance? Let me have a look, okay? Sorry for the wait. Is this the one? Boom! Not just got it covered. So is that the one? Yep, it's the real deal. It's in pretty good condition considering it's secondhand too. Hemming will be ecstatic when he sees this. How much is it? It's 10%, 10 whole percent off the original price. Only 10%, that's still pretty expensive. Hey, I'm trying to run a business here. Fair price given how well the record's managed to hold its value. I figured it'd been more than regular price since it's so rare. See, she gets it. It'd be way more than retail price if it were out of print too. 10%, take it or leave it. We'll take it. This should cover it. Pleasure doing business with you. We found what we needed. Let's bring this back to Hemming. We did it! Can I actually shop here? I can! Yes! How do I not have any steel boots? I don't remember that being you needing so many pendulums to make these before. Yikes. They went easy on us in the later games. Okay. I thought I only needed like 2 or 3. Yikes. Okay. While we're here, you want to check out the pup? I got a wheel turned around. Hi, Gamgee! Long time no see. Yes, didn't expect to see you back so soon. Carl call you back to help with the summer festival? Not exactly. Then again, this is my father we're talking about. That might have been his plan all along. Guess you haven't outgrown your habit of overthinking things. Either way, glad to see you're doing well. Make yourself at home. Yeah, anyways. Okay, now let's go turn it back in. The person that likes that record, as in like the friend who's coming over tonight? Huh. If we do, I don't remember.
Right, of course.
I'll handle it.
Of course,
Leave it to
now
me.
I have the post-game mindset, so I might lose my shit if I recognize it. Boom! We got it! Here you go. So you found it after all. Somehow, yeah, it's all yours. Sorry I couldn't find you a brand new one. Amber or more? Oh, no need to worry. You've really saved my evening. Now I don't have to worry about disappointing my friend. Oh, wonderful to hear. All that searching was worth it. Can't go without a reward, so here's one of our desserts. It's so good, I sort of want to eat it right now. Quite the compliment. Well, best of luck with the rest of your field study. We're gonna test the record. This is Amber or more playing. Amber or more. I mean, the first person I think of is, I was gonna try and try and not name drop him, but we've already met him at this point. We met him on Friday. The first person I think of is Oliver. As in, what's her name? Dancer, whose name I can't remember because I haven't played those games yet. That's who I initially think of. I might be wrong. Okay, now let's go to Dracula's Plaza and do the hats off quest. Hats off! Welcome! Would you like some gelato? Excuse me, I'd like to... Oh, wow! There's a lot of you today! How many will you be having? And what flavors? I'll take lemon. Don't play along with her. Unfortunately, we haven't come to purchase your assuredly delicious gelato. We were sent by the governor to assist you with a request. Oh, so that's why you're here. Sorry about that. Also, why is a maid running this stand? No worries. May I ask what you need our help with? Of course. There was a customer who stopped by for some gelato the other day, you see. He told me all about how his hat was a handmade gift he received from someone very special to him. Ironically, he dropped it by my stall, and there's been no sign of him ever since. That's not good. Especially if it was important to him. He was probably devastated after he realized he'd lost it, which means he'd probably likely frantically searching for it. The catch being that he's unaware of where exactly he dropped it. That's probably it. I could have given it back to him by now if he were a regular customer, but he's definitely not. Well, if you knew who he was, this wouldn't be a problem. How old do you think he was? I'd say he was in his 20s at least. Yeah, in the sky, which I bought today, so I'll hear it. I'd say he was in his 20s at least. He did mention that he was from the Ost district. That's all I know, though. Sorry. How many 20-something males are there in Heimdallr? More than would make this easy. Still, knowing he's from the Ost district would make this easier. That's where your house is, isn't it? Exactly. The Ost district has a strong sense of community, and I know a pub owner who may know something. We were just talking to Gamgee, so I assume we'll find him there, eventually. Then I see no reason not to go to this pub. Probably our best bet. Could we take the hat with us, Jasmine? Of course, here you go. Thank you. Of course. Pub's called Gamgee's. As in Samwise. Owned by a man named, well, Gamgee. Located on the end of the district. Okay. And I feel bad, so I'm gonna buy some gelato. Boom! I hope that helps your sales, lady. To Gamgee's. Hey, Machias, need something from me? I do. Could you take a look at this hat for us? We're searching for its owner, and I thought you might know whom it belonged to. Machias showed Gamgee the handmade summer cap. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. I figured. Oh, I remember now. Jim's wife made this for him back after they married. I was crazy about it, so he wouldn't stop showing it off, so I tried my best to erase the damn thing from my mind. So it's Jim's, is it? I'm surprised he dropped something that important to him, though. Well, hurry up and give it back to him. He'll probably cry tears of joy. Last I heard, he's off work today, so you should find him at his house. Just try and keep this a secret from his wife, if you can. Things could get awkward if she heard that he dropped it. Discretion might be a good idea. You know where he lives? We're gonna tell his wife. No way, we're not gonna... I want to tell his wife so bad. Step outside, take a slight right, and head down the steps. It's directly ahead. Thanks for the information, Gamgee. Okay. Gamgee's house. Not, Jim's house, sorry. Oh. Oh, that's the wife. We don't want to talk to the wife. Oh, hello there, Machias. Doesn't seem like Jim's home. Yeah, let's ask Grass where he is. You wouldn't happen to know where Jim is, would you? You just missed him. Wandered out a short while ago without so much as a word. He's been acting a bit odd for the past few days, too. You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you? No, of course not. Never. Right. What did you need him for, anyway? Oh, Gamgee wanted me to pass a message on to him, that's all. That's the kind of thing you'd want to do face to face. You shouldn't have gone too far. Thank you for letting us know. Sorry for intruding. Okay, let's go find him. Oh. Jim! Come on, Tram, hurry up. I wish I could remember where I dropped it. Jim, there you are! Found him just in time. Wouldn't have been easy to find him if you'd gotten on the tram. You say find him? Are you looking for me for some reason? That we were. This wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? My hat! I can't believe it. This is it. The hat that Grass made for me. Oh, thank Hades. I've been looking all over for this for the past few days. Where in the world did you find it? We didn't find it at all. The lady at the gelato stall by the plaza picked it up after you dropped it. No! Now that I think about it, I do remember taking it off over there since my head was getting itchy. And then you accidentally dropped it. Oh no! No! Shoot! Oh, straight to the doghouse. Do not pass go. Oh, no idea you were there, Grass. That is unfortunate. I decided to follow you after I realized what happened. I can't believe you, Jim. Not only did you drop the hat, but you didn't even tell me the truth about it. Sorry, I just didn't want to upset you. I understand how you felt, but you should have just told me. Did you swear never to keep anything from me when we got me? Oh! I'm more upset over the fact you broke that oath than anything else. You're right. I'm so sorry. I should have told you right away. I'll forgive you this time. Thank you so much for returning it to him. Reward! Are you sure we can have these? That boy is in trouble. So you managed to find him then? Thank goodness. How can I ever repay you? I think you're overestimating what we actually did. Don't worry about it. That's not true at all. Speaking of which, you must all be exhausted. How about some gelato? Thank you. That's the least I can do. What a treat. They look deliciously refreshing. Now we're gonna go to the Imperial Chronicle, which is the one place on Baker Street we haven't been to.
Isn't this...
Oh, this is where they published the Imperial Chronicle newspaper.
I was trying to read the sign. Hello, how can I help you? We're students at Thor's. We're here to follow up on a request someone made. Ah, you must be class 7. Would you like me to call the man who made the request? Yes, please. Please take a seat. Will do. Hey! 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 Check it out! It's Norton! I'm Norton, a photographer here at Imperial Chronicle. I've actually met Reen here before, though. Glad to see you're keeping well. It's the photographer from the Nord Highlands! The idiot who ran out on his own to take pictures of the giant statue. Nice to see you again. I didn't expect I'd run into you like this, though. You know him? Yeah, I met him during our field study last month. Right, back when you were in the Nor Highlands. I was there at the same time. I really owe Reen and the rest of his group for everything they did for me. Probably wouldn't have got pictures as good as I did if it weren't for them. Nah, you're exaggerating things. I'll take the compliment, though. I wouldn't mind having you folks with me next time I head out. Yeah, enough hopes and dreams. Let's talk about the details of this request. I'm guessing it's summer festival related? How could it not be? It's always got us scrambling this time of the year. So basically, I want you to help take some of the weight off of our shoulders. And how would we do that? We need you to help us make a tourist pamphlet. We put these things out on a regular basis, and this one's made especially for the festival. But like I said, we're so swamped around here that it's really dragging. Sounds tough. I assume you won't be asking us to actually write the thing, will you? Nah, we wouldn't go that far. We need you to go to some of the featured stores and do a couple things. First, you need to collect each store's comment for the pamphlet. Don't worry, we've asked them to write it in advance. After that, we need you to take a picture of the store and its employees for us. And just to make sure everything's the way it should be sure to read each store's comment back to them. Sounds doable. Yeah, Reen knows how to use a camera too, so we shouldn't run into any issues. Is that so? I'm hardly an expert, but I know how to work one at least. Now that we know what we have to do, just how many stores will we be visiting exactly? 5 in total. They're all on Vanker Street, so you won't be running around much. Is there a photo? I need to check something once we get out of here. Weston House, which is a grocery store, Mimosa, the coffee shop. South of Plaza Bifrost, you'll find a weapon shop named Watson's, followed by Lumiere Orbital Factory. Last but not least, there's Lesage. Get all that, Machias? Yeah, that's a lot of stops, but I doubt we have any trouble finding them. They're all on the west side of Vanker Street, so you're not exactly going to get lost. Everything you need to know. Any questions? Nope, we're good. You're gonna need this. You got a camera. Get Citron to give me a shot when you've been at all the stores. I appreciate it if you give her the comments and the camera when you're done too. Will do. Is there a... Is there a camera sort of feature? I swear, for some reason, my brain wants to remember an achievement for taking a photo. We need to get 1,000,000 mirror at some point. Arts and crafts. Yeah. Maybe it's in a different one. We'll find out. Okay. It's got a Weston House. Welcome to Weston House. Thanks. We're here to do a favor for the Imperial Capital. Chronicle. My contact. Here's our comment. Da-ba-da. Let me read this back to you. Letting our customers leave with a smile is our greatest honor, so please pay us a visit on our next trip to Heimdallr. Embarrassing when you read it out loud like that, but even so, that's right. Great. Now for a picture. Okay. Say cheese. Okay. From there, we're gonna go to Mimosa Cafe. Is up top. It's here on the right. Table for 5. Ah, yes. Here's our comment. Let us provide you with a moment of luxury during your time in the capital. Sounds good to me. All right, picture. Say cheese. Then from there, we're gonna go to Lesage. Lesage. Welcome to Lesage. I can tell from your uniforms that you're Thor students. That's right, how'd you know? We made those uniforms in this very store. Really? Ah. It does share its name with the boutique in Tristan, now that I think about it. This is Lesage's main branch. Back to business. Well, no, we're here for the bada. Here's a comment. Bada. Here, thank you. Allow me to read it back to you. If you want to stay on the cutting edge of fashion, you want to shop Lesage. Bada. Now, picture of the store. Say cheese. Click. Lastly, well, not lastly. Next, we're gonna go to Watson.
Of course.
Feel free to take a look around. We're actually here on behalf of the Imperial Chronicle. Explained that they were there to collect a comment and take a photo. Ah, yes, here we go. Here's your comment. All right, can I take a look? Sure, mind reading it back? Let's see. We've gained our customers' trust with a long-standing tradition of expertise. Perfect. Yes, let's go. Let's take a picture. Cheese. There's so much to do on this first day. I'm just kind of rushing through it. Lumiere! Be our guest. Welcome to Lumiere Oil Factory. We're here on behalf of the Chronicle. Here to take your picture. This is Rain Schwarzer reporting for the Chronicle. Ah, for the pamphlet. Yes, I heard about that. There you go. It's your PR comment. Ah, thank you very much. Well, just to recap, stop by Lumiere. Stop by Lumiere Oil Factory for all your ornament-related needs. That it does. I tease. Thank you very much. Not at all. All right, let's go. Let's go back to Norton. Oh, we have to hoof it. I can't just teleport there. I call shenanigans. Good day! Assume you finished the request? Yes, here you go. Thank you very much. I'll go call Norton. Nice work out there. Just had the photos you took developed and gave them a once-over. How were they? Been nervous knowing that a pro would be looking at them. I just realized something. And let me tell you, there was no need for that. Took some nice shots. That's a relief. Good for you. Do all the comments seem to be in order? Looks good to me. Now all we gotta do is plan out the pamphlet's layout and we'll be done. That's wonderful. I'll say thanks. I appreciate it. Can't forget to hand over your reward. Boom! Intimidation! Time for me to get back to work. Feels a lot less to handle. Okay, hold on. I need, actually, something I should have done a while ago. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. Yes, perfect. Okay. I didn't want any surprises. Surprises would be bad. Muy mal. Okay, time to slay some monster. I'm gonna go to the Garnier district, the one place we haven't been to yet. Which one's the Garnier district? Oh, I'm trying to remember. Ah! Time freeze. This is the Garnier. It's famous for being home to Heimdallr Opera House, as well as a lot of expensive jewelers and hotels. It's an entertainment district. There's a casino in one of the clubs around here too. Probably goes without saying, but it's off limits to us. I have to admit, I am curious. Boo! Do without the casino, but I'd love to see something at the Opera House. Their operas are the face of Erebonian culture. I'd love to see one too, especially if I can get one of the box seats. They must be amazing to earn such high prizes from YouTubes. YouTubes. But right now, we got a request to take care of. So, let's take a look around. A fine idea. Let's go. Look at all these fancy people. I want to go up here and see. Can I?
So this is the Opera House, huh? Might be nice to see a show sometime.
You need to reserve your seats 2 months in advance, though.
And that's just for the cheap seats.
2 months. Yikes. Unrelated to the field of study. I will get me a creep. I'm a creep. Is there anything else here? Oh, the jewelers. Let's go check out the jewelers. We gotta buy some jewelry.
Ooh, wow, a tiara encrusted with carnelians? This is about as ritzy as you can get.
It's so shiny.
Oh, the head's blocking it. No. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I just want to buy. Okay, won't buy from you. We'll go buy from you. Here we go! This is... insufficient mirror! Oh my gosh, it's also expensive. Oh. I need a stove. Oh, that hurt. Boom, 400, extra 50 points into the bloody ATS. Oh, that one hurt. I'm poor. Guys, I'm poor now. Anyways. Can't be poor in an RPG. Welcome to the Himmel. Excuse us, we're here to learn more about a request we received. The manager available? He should know who we are if you mentioned that we're from the academy. Nobody live on agent business. He should be that, but yeah. If that's the case, there isn't much for us to do if he isn't here, so leaving this request for later seems like our only option. Got it. Did I miss something? Hold on. All that's left is... I'm gonna save it just in case. Boom. After visiting the assigned areas and completing the data, we contacted. It's lunchtime! Time for some food! Some food. That Team Sword. I don't know what to make of that team. That is all the team. Yeah. Food! Alright, we had our lunch. Yeah, I just want you all to know, I don't normally eat that much. Considering the size of the capital, I'm not surprised we worked up such an appetite. Well, I guess now we ought to have plenty of energy to make some good progress this afternoon. Indeed, although... Oh dear, right. This. These shenanigans. Is there really nothing we can do? This is getting ridiculous. They seem uncomfortable during the entire meal, too. I only hope we'll be able to find some way to reconcile their differences with the power of friendship. I know. But nothing good ever comes from rushing these things. I've got a feeling that they're going to get over it on their own soon. Hope you're right. Queen's got the sense. We should get back to work. We just need to do the monster slaying quest. That one we just couldn't do because the client was out at the time. Hopefully he's back by now. We'll see you all again at some point. Hope this field study proves fruitful for all of us. Agreed. Good luck, everyone. Catch you later. Bye-bye! Don't play in the straight. B says that's a bad idea. All right, let's head back to the hotel. Let's hope the manager is in. Okay. Back to Garnier. All right. Ah, he's here. Welcome to Der Himmel. Might you be searching for a room? Oh, good. Seems the owner's back. Actually, we're here about a monster you have here. You got a monster in your hotel? That seems really bad. You came to take care of that for us, did you? You all seem rather young. Why does everyone point out our age? We can slay some damn monsters. Can you explain what exactly you'd like us to do? Well, if you insist, the request involves the eradication of a monster living underneath the hotel. Underneath? Beneath this city lies a network of underground passages built in the Middle Ages. One of those passages happens to lead directly into the hotel's basement, so it was originally constructed during the so-called Dark Ages. I seem to remember reading something like that in a book a while back. These tunnels have apparently been unattended for a long time now. Lately, there seems to be a concerning increase in the number of monsters inhabiting the passage. Just a bunch of monsters living under the most crowded city in Erebonia. You know, there's nothing to worry about there. An employee went to investigate and brought back reports of a particularly large creature there as well. I bit my tongue. Ow! Before, we'd occasionally put in a request to the guild, but that isn't an option, as the guild branches are gone. Sound good. Our customers certainly won't be able to rest easy with a dangerous monster on the loose. How are we supposed to get down there? Gonna need this key. I see. Use it to unlock the door on the opposite side of this entrance hall. That will lead you down into the underground passage. However, I'm afraid I know nothing of the passage's layout, including how vast the network of tunnels is. Please do be careful. We shall be the most careful. As soon as we're prepared, let's head down to the passage. Roger, roger. We're gonna need to make sure we're ready.
Oh my.
Ooh, who's that? Well, hello there.
Lady Clotilde, is it time for you to depart?
Lady Clotilde.
Yes, I'll be stepping out for a while. But more importantly, who do we have here?
Is that... No way! Vita Clotilde?
Vita Clotilde.
Oh, I can't believe it! It's really her! I never thought I'd actually get the chance to meet her.
Wait, who is this now?
You three, don't just stand there staring. You're in the presence of the legendary opera singer Vita Clotilde, the Azure Diva herself.
The Azure Diva, huh? I do recall hearing that name at some point.
Wait, you don't know who she is?
Poor Elliot Macias. It's like, dude, you're embarrassing us.
I'm not surprised. Opera is a world unto itself. I expect there are multitudes who have never heard of me before. I'm Vita Clotilde, an opera singer. I'd be delighted if you would come and hear me sing sometime.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Really pretty. Like, weirdly pretty. By the way, I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. You're all students then. Did you come here in the hopes of getting my autograph by any chance? Of course we did! What other reason could we possibly have to be here? Guys! Okay, cool your jets. We're all students from Thor's military academy. We came to the capital on the field study, starting to make our rounds and ended up here. What a way to take the wind out of my sails. Military academy. Would that mean you've come to take care of the beast in the underground passage? It's about to get started. Just leave that monster to us. We'll have it down for the count before you know it. Relieved to hear that. I've been quite worried ever since I first heard about it. Still, you said you're here on a field study? Schools these days certainly put their students through some challenging coursework. I doubt there are any other academies in the country with a curriculum quite like ours. I'm sorry, but I need to be on my way, or I'll be late for my rehearsal. Now, if you'll excuse me. Not at all. Made for a pleasant diversion. I wish you all the best with your field study. I'm sure it won't be easy. Bye! Wow. She's even prettier in person than she is in the photographs. Yeah, nothing compares to the real thing. Oh no! We forgot to get her autograph! Oh, what a shame. Still, she seems like a fine woman. Not only beautiful, but considerate and patient as well. Yeah, I got that impression too. So she's a famous opera singer then. I feel like it wouldn't take too much coaxing to become a fan of hers. What's wrong, Fee? Probably nothing. Anyway, there's some creature waiting down there for us to serve it an eviction notice. The door to the underground is on the right-hand side of the hall once we're ready to go. Okay, let's go slay us a monster. Door's unlocked. We're very well prepared. Let's just go. We've done everything. Okay, hold on. And now you got me down myself. Let's see. Patrick. We got page 2. Yep. And then class 7. And son. Boom. Okay, doing good. So let's go. This is what the underground passage looks like inside. It was crazy they built something like this in the Middle Ages. Seems like the monster we're after must be pretty deep inside too. Laura, Fee, just to be sure, you're both ready to begin exploring, right? Of course. If I couldn't be of service in situations like this, it'd be pointless for me to be here at all. Same here. I've got your back. I think it's about time we finally formed a successful combat link, Fee. We may have different approaches to combat, but we both show our true worth on the battlefield. I doubt you wish to bring further shame upon yourself, and I feel the same. True. I'll try to match the rhythm of your breathing. We'll do everything we can to support you. Friendship! Okay. Let's go. So from here, we want to go this way.
Oh, a treasure chest! Hey! Hey!
Oh, dang it. Wow! Really? The first shot goes to Elliot.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
Was not expecting this.
Analysis complete. Right.
Oh, you don't say. No! That was a misplay on my part. Okay. Dead.
My turn.
Leave it to me. How about this?
Okay. Done. But we can't relax yet.
Battery low. No! Charge your bloody controllers! So, what kind of dummy doesn't charge his controllers? Honestly, can you believe it? Who would do such a thing? Oh, jeez.
I welcome all challengers.
The 30 plus 10, so 40% sleep. Hero arts. Is that? No, that's sleep. For a second, I thought that was Nightmare.
Of course.
0 arts on Laura, of course. Okay, they're all dead. And that's Laura for you.
We should keep going.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
Luminous glasses. So from here, we're gonna hook a left, get the grand press, horrible.
Now's our chance.
So this. You're a drome, so you're gonna need, yeah, you're gonna need some arts.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
Do some real damage on you.
I've got it.
Who knows? Let's see. So water or fire? But let's see. Oh
It's
wow!
my turn. Arcus, activate.
Boom! Hydro cannon.
There's no time to waste.
Tactics. Y formation's pretty good, but I really. We'll do that. Okay. And oh!
Watch out, guys. My turn. Analyzing enemy attack patterns. Analysis complete.
Right.
My turn.
Sleep.
It's my turn.
You know what happens when they're asleep, right?
How about this?
Crit.
Go.
An opening.
And then, of course, Laura kills anything she swings at, so. You missed! And then we'll do Spark Arrow.
My turn.
Is everybody okay?
Level ups!
All right.
Look at all the level ups.
Not bad.
A+ outcome.
Petrification! Petrification shell, we are ready! And Gale! We are ready to start kicking some ass.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Machias' setup as the Plague Doctor is almost completed. Plague Doctor Machias, Nightmare Lord Elliot. It's gonna be so much fun. There it is. Okay.
Now's our chance.
Of course.
My turn.
Right.
Almost forgot to
Analyzing
scan.
enemy attack patterns.
That would have been bad. Let's see. Enemy
Analysis
list.
complete.
Right.
Okay.
My turn. Got it.
Elliot.
Nice work.
I was just following your lead.
Boom. I need to know. Is doing okay, so right now I got the dirty rat, the black drone, ball rat, the bullfrog. Okay. All that's left is the monster at the end, I believe. Go from here.
This would make a great training area.
I envy the people who live around here.
Only you would see an underground passage and think about train.
Now's our chance. We can...
My turn. Target locked.
Start kicking some ass.
Right.
Lullaby.
Of course.
Right.
My turn.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Right.
Jeez. Okay.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
I'm doing this for the unbalance more than anything.
Too slow.
Of course. Hey!
Right.
My
Jeez,
turn.
not a single unbalance.
Too slow.
Right.
Well, that's
We should
unfortunate.
keep going.
Need to be getting stuff.
The advantage is ours. My turn.
My turn.
My turn.
Leave it to me. Eat that.
I'll handle it.
Right.
Right. Eat that. All right. Let's keep moving.
Okay, which means
Oh, a treasure chest.
The advantage is ours. My turn. Hey!
Okay.
okay, that was fun. 0 arts, you know how it goes, guys. You give Elliot the 0 arts, what am I supposed to do? Or splash some water on him?
Is everybody okay?
Ah.
Success.
Look at this. 1, a 2, a 3. Oh, fight!
Hostile spotted. Begin.
Right.
There we go.
Let's go!
Silky dance.
Spin to win.
That's that.
My turn. Right. Hey! We should
There we
keep
go.
going.
And we got a Genbu for that. In fact, didn't I want more than one person to have the Genbu? Genbu do again? Poison and petrify. And now. It's only Machias, really. No one poisons, and Machias already has a Genbu on him. At those chests. Okay. Next is just go this way. Carry a bomb.
Advantage is ours.
See, with Laura, it's really easy to get advantages like that.
I'll handle it. Now.
The only downside to this team setup is I don't have an easy way to build up CP.
Right.
My turn.
Of course.
Boom.
We should keep going.
Stay on guard and don't get caught.
My turn.
I'll handle it. Here.
Flash grenade. Oh dear.
My turn.
We got some art. We got some arts coming.
Off guard.
Gotcha.
My turn.
Blue lullaby.
It's my turn. How about this?
Okay. Too slow. My turn. You okay?
Right. Now.
And boom.
Gotcha.
Fall.
My turn. Let's go.
Broken.
Leave it to me.
Boom.
Right. Hey.
Boom. Boom. Oh, look at that. Go to sleep.
Now.
An opening. You kept up very well.
Whew. You weren't exactly making it easy.
All right.
Level
A+
ups.
outcome.
Heck yeah. Let me check something real quick. 75. 60 rushes. Okay. I don't know why I keep checking. We got a long way to go for those trophies.
We're out of formation.
Oh, we got snuck up on.
There you go.
Go! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Woo! That could have been bad.
Enemy sighted. Let's take.
Of course. Hey! Off guard. Machias.
Leave it to me. This.
My turn. Got it.
I'll take you up.
Right. There's no time to waste.
He leveled up.
Success.
Scud Ripper! Heck yeah! Also, what's she doing down at level 33? Oh, dang it.
Enemy sighted. Let's take.
My turn.
Dead.
You still have a lot of training to do.
Oh, now Reen leveled up.
Right.
Heck yeah. So from here... Yep, we're just gonna go this way.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Okay.
Right.
Zero arts. Obliterate! Oh my gosh, a survivor!
You still have a lot of training to do.
I need a spell to put on. She's not a spellcaster by any means, so it'll probably be a support spell of some kind.
Advantage is ours.
But I
It's
like
been
to
a-
have everyone have at least one good spell on them in case they get a zero arts, right?
My turn. Hey. My turn.
Sword.
Right.
Eat that.
I'll handle it.
Right.
Sword.
My turn.
It's my turn.
My turn.
All of my, I just realized
How fast neutralized?
all of the,
Yes, we're safe.
my whole party is so fast that they keep getting turns. Restore CP when health is low. That might come, that's gonna come in clutch a few times.
Now's our chance.
Right.
My turn.
Is everybody okay?
But now that I've seen the direction this goes, what I really want Reen to use, I've made my decision. I'm not gonna go back on it. Is more cool. Got normal station. Get some rest, even though everyone is perfectly fine. Look at that! Oh my gosh, its eyes is like the Hypnotoads. That must be it. Looks like the monster of the hotel. Yikes. That is a big boy!
My turn. Here we go. Now.
An opening.
It's my turn.
Petrification shell. Let's go.
Locked and loaded. You won't get away.
My turn.
You're the one.
Analyze an enemy attack pattern. Analysis complete. Of course.
Now, what should we have her do? I know. Obliterate this entire side of the arena?
My turn.
We're gonna sweep,
Target locked. Got it.
rush.
Let's go.
Of course.
I'll handle it.
An opening!
It's my turn.
Fire, and then F.
Right.
Can't do any of this, so we're gonna have to go with high elements. Grand press. Oh, and it's crit.
I'll handle it.
Can I do? I can burn, blind, and stab down. Well, don't mind if I do.
Here.
And asleep? Oh, that's a shame.
Of course.
You don't say. Spatial oscillation.
My turn.
Look how badass I've been doing. I haven't even felt the need to drop the beat. It's probably a good thing I dropped the beat just then.
You okay?
Appreciate it. Leave it to me. How about this?
Drop the defense.
Okay.
Of course. Shatter! My turn.
Drop the beat on us. Oh. I was like, why isn't that working?
Give it up, everyone.
You all right?
Ooh, that was that got a little hairy just for a second there.
Right. How about this?
Right. Huh?
I'll handle it.
My turn. Huh?
Okay.
Focus activate.
Another demonic scythe.
My turn.
Get another break shot to stop that spell.
Too slow.
That didn't work in your favor.
Okay.
Oh, 200, you don't say.
There you go. Silky dance. That's that.
My turn.
600, yeah. That needs some spell.
It's my turn.
Hey, you don't say.
How about this?
Of course. Focus activate.
Shadow Blade, that'll finish it off.
Is everybody okay?
Boom! 2.3. Yes. Everybody but Reen gets a level up. That's a shame.
I did it! Not bad.
Brilliant spin! Now she got some AoE on her.
A+ outcome.
Well, that was... You know, maybe you should just stop worrying about trying to form a combat link with each other.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why you...
No. I don't want to hold our group back more than I already have. I'd like to withdraw from active combat and take a more supporting role for the duration of this field study.
But Laura, it doesn't make any sense for you not to be in the thick of the fight.
Don't be ridiculous. If anyone should be benched, it's me. It makes sense when you consider what each of us brings to a fight.
No. My own immaturity is the cause of this. There's still a part of me that refuses to accept you, and this is the result. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was this narrow-minded. And I apologize for the distress my prejudice has no doubt been causing you. I came to realize during my club activities that I still have a lot of maturing left to do.
Laura...
As such, Reen, I wish to
Denied.
Boom! That's the leader boy.
Actually, I'll be the one withdrawing from frontline combat.
What?
Huh?
Thankfully, he was already out of frontline combat, so...
This seems awfully sudden. What's your line of thinking?
During all the battles we fought, one thing stood out to me. I couldn't help but notice that under ordinary circumstances, Laura and Fee's fighting styles complement each other perfectly.
Well...
You think so?
Interesting. What do you mean?
Laura's the ideal knight, standing strong in the thick of the fight, dominating enemies with her blade. Then there's Fee, the ideal vanguard, overwhelming the opposition with her speed and creating openings for Laura.
Which is true. Fee dashes around, harassing them, sleeping them, blinding them, setting them up, and then Laura comes in with the overwhelming power.
During the practical exam, none of us should have stood a chance against the two of you.
When you put it that way, it does make sense.
If they could form a combat link, they'd be virtually unstoppable.
Yeah, I don't think that's escaped you two either. That's why you keep trying to form a combat link, but there's something stopping you from connecting with each other. Whatever it is, it's been frustrating both of you this whole time, right?
Mm-hmm. It's exactly as you say.
Okay, so, since that's how things stand, it makes no sense for you two to just give up and withdraw from combat. In fact, considering everyone's relative strengths and weaknesses, it makes the most sense for me to fall back. This way, you'll have more chances to work out whatever it is that's standing in the way of you forming a link.
You have my thanks.
We'll take you up on your offer then.
That's what I like to hear.
You really can be audacious sometimes, you know. Just like you were with me and Eustace.
You think? I don't really think I did anything out of the ordinary.
That's so you, Reen, to not think anything of it. Still, thanks to you, there might be hope for these two after all.
We'll do what we can.
But first, we need to get back to the hotel, right?
Oh no, Reen can't fight. That's gonna totally change up how we do battle. Something wrong, Elliot? It's, is it just me or do you guys hear a sonata off in the distance? Can make out a violin and a flute. Quite an elegant piece. Doesn't sound pre-recorded either. You think the sound is filtering down here from the surface? This way. Secret passage. Music does seem to be louder here than it was before. This message is in Braille. Reads, "This is the way." I feel like I've heard this tune somewhere some before. We should try and see where it leads. Agreed. Let's see if there's some way to open it. No idea this was here. I can hear the melody more clearly. Here goes. Let's follow the music, guys! There it is.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Okay. Got it.
I'll take you up.
Of course.
Leave it to me.
Go! An opening!
My turn.
My turn.
Right.
It's my turn.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, I should have rushed there.
Nice work.
I was just following your lead.
Terra Bomb. Here's the Fortuna. There it is.
The advantage is ours.
Okay.
Right.
My turn.
It's my turn. Eat that.
I'll handle it.
Arcus activate.
Right.
And then Lightning Bolt for the win. Lightning Bolt! Lightning Bolt! What?
My turn.
Oh, right. Totally forgot.
Of course. Hi! You still have a lot of training to do.
I feel dumb. Also, when did Murakuma win? Actually, I think it's just an insane
that a
amount of
treasure chest?
experience required to do so. Fortuna!
Leave it to me.
My turn.
My turn.
Of course.
Advantage is ours. My turn.
My turn.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Right.
Right. Eat that.
Rush!
Understood.
Okay. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
I did it.
Ooh!
There's a light.
The sound's getting louder.
Got everything. Isn't this Mater Park? So, we're not far from City Hall. Look at that building. Don't throw stones. Who would have guessed that those underground tunnels would spit us out somewhere like this? Layouts remain unchanged since it was created during the Dark Ages. You can really feel the city's history. Seems like the network of passengers here is even bigger than Berehard's underground waterway. Hey, Elliot? Something wrong? Oh, sorry, I was listening to the sonata, and then I realized that the musicians playing it are actually friends of mine. They look like students. They seem exceptionally skilled for their age. Oh, they are. I'm really proud to know them. You guys mind if I went over and said hi? No sweat. Go ahead. Perhaps we should go and greet them, too. Why is it every time I get that horror, that sinking feeling? Like, did I do the scans right? Let's see. North, south, east, west. So I actually, before I go over there, I want to talk to this bro. Can you not loiter around while I'm talking to my girlfriend? Here, take this book and go somewhere else. Thank you. And then, hold on. There's a fishing spot right here too, actually.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Dude's talking to his girlfriend. I'm like, I'm just gonna fish right here. We'll do one. We'll catch one fish. Fish in the chat, everybody. Marijuana. Can you imagine?
That's a catch.
Like, bro, just leave me alone. Here. Here's Homer's Odyssey. Or whatever. Anything for sale? I forgot I'm poor! Let's go. Wait. Elliot? Elliot, you're back! Back to Trista. What a great song choice. Great to see you again, Morris. You too, Ron, Kalinka. Feels like forever since you've been around. You seem to be doing well. So who are your friends? We're Elliot's classmates at Thor's Military Academy. It's a pleasure to meet you, because we're all about the same age. You're Elliot's hometown friends, then. Which school's uniform is that? Oh, we're students at the Music Academy. Music, huh? Yeah, it's an academy that puts the main focus on music. The school itself is on the outskirts of this district. A lot of famous musicians have graduated from there. That explains why you all play so well. Thanks. Our academy always plays for the concert they hold during the summer festival every year. Classes are over for the day, so we're just adding a little polish before our performance. Oh right, this does seem like the perfect place to practice. Yeah, I can't believe how good you've all gotten, though. And you're always great, but you've improved a ton. You must have really been practicing. You really think so? Well, we have been practicing. I'm practically hearing the songs in my sleep now. So true. I guess I'd be pretty disappointed if after all that we weren't getting at least a little better. Just wish you were here at the Music Academy with us. Oh, don't misunderstand. Yours has a really good reputation and all. So, are you still practicing the violin? Yeah, in club practice. I ended up joining the Academy's wind orchestra, actually. I'm glad to hear it. You were really good. I'd hate to hear you'd given it up. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to play together someday. Yeah, I really like that. Whoa, is it that time already? We better get on back to the Academy. The festival will be here before you know it, and we got practicing to do. I do admire your dedication to your craft. If you got some free time, it'd be great if you could come and see us perform in the concert. That goes for all of you. The more the merrier. Thanks, looking forward to it. See you later, Elliot. All right, later. Bye, friends. Elliot. Hey, are you... Nah, it's not that. Anyway, how about we swing by the hotel and give our report, then head back to my house? Sis is probably busy cooking up a storm right about now. Okay. Let's be off then. Sit tight, Mitch. You're about to see a really fun character scene. After a wonderful meal prepared by Fiona, we were invited into Elliot's room. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay. Look at all this. He's got so many. He's got the 3 in his room. He's got 2 flutes, a cello, a freaking bass.
Whoa, this is incredible.
Bro!
He could open a shop with all the instruments here.
A piano, violins, wind instruments, a robust percussion section. I'm assuming the papers in the cabinet are all sheet music?
There's no way you can call this just a hobby.
Yeah, coming in here, this must look like some rabid obsession to you guys. You know, my mom was a pretty famous pianist. Being raised around music like that, my sister and I ended up sharing her love of music.
Really?
Looking at all this, I can see why you decided to join the wind orchestra at the Academy.
Still, why didn't you go to the same school as the people we met earlier?
Fee?
Wait, Fee, that's not...
Don't worry about it. I'm sure this comes as no surprise. But I'd originally planned to attend the music academy.
Oh.
My sister and I grew up listening to our mom play the piano.
Look at his dad in the background. That dude's a unit!
Dad was more the strong, stoic type. He didn't know much about music, but he was head over heels in love with her. Our home was always filled with the sound of music, and it kept our family smiling together. But 7 years ago, Mom got really ill. Eventually, she passed away. After her death, my sister and I both wanted to follow in her footsteps. She enrolled at the music academy and began working toward a career as a pianist. Naturally, I tried to do the same, but Dad wouldn't hear of it. It's one thing to have it as a hobby, but the idea of a man of the Empire making his living through music is absurd. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, he just shook his head and refused to listen. Then he started recommending one military academy after another, trying to push me toward a career in the army. Eventually, I didn't have much choice. I had to give up my dream of attending the music academy. I hated him for it. I really did. I'm no good at fighting, never have been. I'd get smoked in a real war. But after some research, I found one academy, Thor's, offered plenty of music-related classes. and that about half of its graduates end up in careers outside the military. In the end, I met him halfway and chose to enroll at Thor's. Kinda pathetic, huh? You've all got great reasons why you're there at the academy. Then there's me, who'd rather be on a stage than a battlefield. But I couldn't go against my dad. For a while, I started to think that maybe my passion for music had kinda cooled off. But I'm still full of regrets about the music academy and the summer festival concert, so I guess it hasn't after all. Oh, I wish I could just crawl into a hole right now.
Who was it? Was it you, Mitch, way back at the beginning of this playthrough who said Elliot was your spirit animal?
So that's how you ended up at Thor's.
I had no idea.
God, that bites.
Do you regret it? Coming to Thor's and all?
Huh? Of course not. Why would I?
So, you don't?
Life at the academy keeps me busy, but I still have time to perform with the wind orchestra after class is out. And I feel like I really broaden my horizons every time we go on a field study. Honestly, I feel like I get more out of Thor's than if I had just enrolled at the music academy without much thought. Maybe it's because whether I decide I want to be a musician or do something else totally different, I'll at least have the chance to choose what I want without someone deciding for me.
Elliot.
Wow, you've really given this a lot of thought.
You really are strong, Elliot.
I wish I thought so too. I still feel jealous when I see my friends who went to the music academy putting their heart and soul into their music. But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all. Besides, if I hadn't come, I never would have met you guys, would I? I'd regret that way more.
How can you say that with a straight face?
That's more Reen's thing. Saying really tender, emotional stuff with a straight face.
Just oblivious.
I didn't think I was saying anything particularly embarrassing.
I'd figured that most people would blush saying something like that.
Still, this is Elliot we're talking about. He can get away with it.
You're the last person who should be saying that, Reen. Actually, I just remembered. I guess I do have one regret after all.
Oh?
What is it?
Remember the summer festival concert my friends said they're going to be performing in?
Is he blushing?
Back when my mom was still alive, she performed in it, and my sister played in it 5 years ago too. So I was really hoping that I'd be able to take the stage there one day too.
Afterward, Elliot decided to take the opportunity to spend the night at home. So the remaining four of us began to make our way to the old guild building where we'd spend the night. So that was amazing character moment number 1. We're gonna have another character moment right here. As we march to the guild. Can't believe it's already past 9. I ended up staying at Elliot's longer than I thought. Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to break out the coffee after our meal, too. And she even invited us back for breakfast tomorrow. We've hardly been here a day and she's already my favorite person. We'll have to thank her properly at some point. Still, you know, I've lived there all my life. But it's only now that I'm running around doing field studies, that I'm realizing just how big this city is. Yeah, I'll bet. They're just gonna slip tomorrow's task into the guild's mailbox, right? Yeah, they should be delivered by first thing tomorrow morning. Considering how organized my father is, I don't doubt they'll be delivered on time, though I do worry what we're in for. I have this terrible feeling he'll put us to tasks far more difficult than we can actually handle or something. I see what you mean. All the more reason we should finish up. God, that skyline! And hit the sack early, I suppose. What's up, you two? Tired or something? You've been awfully quiet. No, not really. However, listening to Elliot has finally shown me what I must do. V, I challenge you to a duel. What? Okay. Tonight, right? Yes, tonight. I fear I won't be able to sleep until this has been resolved. Hold on a minute. Where did this come from? A duel? What are you talking about? Exactly what it sounds like. V and I will face each other in single combat and determine a victor. That's all. Oh, that's all. Are you kidding me? Sometimes I love Machias. Well, you can't, I mean, I always love Machias, but you can't do it in a populated area like this, especially not at night. You'd wake up the whole neighborhood. How about that park we were at earlier? Mater Park, I think. Seems like an ideal venue. The area around the exit from the underground passage should be nice and quiet. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. But honestly, Rain, you're not just going along with this, are you? Oh, shush it. The capital might have a heady nightlife, but that's no excuse to cause a commotion. Alright, let's head over to the park. Trams are still running, right? They run until around 11. Are we seriously doing this? Let's go. Park scenery has an almost mystical air at night. It's nice. You're in luck. Not too many people take a leisurely stroll at this hour. Okay, that might be true, but this is still the capital. You really shouldn't be fighting here. How did it come to this? Put a sock in it, Machias. I apologize for burning you with this, but I'd appreciate if you keeping watch. Ugh, this is ridiculous. Anyway, let's move over to the gazebo we came out of earlier. Why not just go into the tunnels? Then you don't have to worry about getting caught.
Ah, what a pleasant evening.
It's pretty relaxing.
Save here. Just in case. Don't worry, we're not stopping.
No denying those two have some surprising...
Yeah.
I don't see any people in this part of the park.
I'm fine with here if you are.
All right, Fee. Here are my conditions. If I win this duel, I want you to tell me about your past, your personal history. At first, there was something about your strength that I couldn't bring myself to accept. From the moment we first met, I could tell you were holding back. And considering your build, your combat proficiency is extraordinary. It's simply too far removed from what I've come to know through following the way of the sword.
No doubt.
Really? Yeah, all things considered, Fee's strength is totally improbable for someone her size.
To add to that, you were once part of a Jaeger Corps. I can't say I've ever thought of the Jaegers in a particularly favorable light. If one defines knighthood as the way of the virtuous, how can the path of the Jaeger be seen as anything but corrupt? I came to believe that because we'd been raised with such strongly opposing values, I could not accept you. However, I was mistaken. After hearing Elliot's story, I asked myself again why it was that I felt such resistance to fighting alongside you. I tried to ascertain my own feelings, slowly and carefully. And that was when I finally realized. During all these months we spent together, I've known deep down that you were worthy of my trust. Our values had nothing to do with that judgment. It came from my heart alone. But in my stubbornness, I refused to acknowledge that one simple truth. In my heart, I had already deemed you worthy of trust. Yet in my mind, I still couldn't see past our incompatibilities. I suspect that contradiction was what prevented us from using our Arcus to fight as one.
So, that's how it was. Did you know about this?
Yeah, I noticed during our fight with that monster earlier.
You weren't the only one who thought we couldn't get along. You live your life so... honestly. I guess somewhere along the way I'd given up on you ever accepting me.
I see.
Still. What does this have to do with wanting to know about my past? Why do you want to know?
It's very simple, really. I want to know because I like you.
What are you...
He took a step back from that.
I find it frustrating when I'm not able to understand those I've taken an interest in or have a high opinion of. I felt like this several months ago with Reen, and I feel the same way now. That's why I want to know your history. I want to know what shaped you into who you are now. That said, this is simply an act of self-indulgence on my part. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm not sure what to say.
That's our lore, all right.
You really are something else. It's fine. I don't mind telling you. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you?
It's fine. Because I have no intention of thinking of my reward as a spoil of battle. I'd much rather consider it an honor, bestowed for a hard-won victory.
Fine by me.
You just talk things out. Why do you even need to fight now?
All right, I'll officiate your duel. Neither of you need to hold anything back. If I think it's getting too dangerous, I'll step in and stop the fight.
Very well.
Thanks.
Oh, jeez! This took a turn! Oh, no! Oh, Jesus! Everything was so emotional, and now it's... oh, jeez!
Shatter! Target locked. Here.
Impressive.
Same to you.
Then I won't hold back. Allow me to show my strongest skill learned from
Hold on, now we're pulling... now we're pulling out S-Craps.
Learned it from the boss himself.
No. Reen! Okay. Oh, that got a little... oh, God. That escalated so fast.
I couldn't even tell who won. What about you, Reen?
I feel bad saying this after volunteering to be the judge, but as far as I could tell, it was a draw.
Really?
Well, I suppose it is what it is. I'll simply have to continue my training and challenge you again another time. And don't forget, I still wish to duel you as well.
Wait, why me?
Why me?
Honestly.
Actually, I lost this one.
Huh?
Jaegers are at our best when we fight at night. The darkness gives us an edge. But even after I threw out a flash grenade, the duel still ended in a draw. If we'd fought during the day, I would have lost.
That's...
She has a point.
Well then.
very well. I'll accept this victory.
Well, anyway.
I guess the two of us should go for a little stroll then.
I don't mind if you listen. Is that fine with you, Laura?
I have no objections. We're all in this together.
Okay. I used to be part of a Jaeger Corps called Zephyr. Before that, my earliest memories are of explosions and battlefields. I found myself wandering in a war-torn hotspot on the outskirts of some country I never even knew the name of. Jaeger Corps threw themselves into battle for the highest bidder day after day, while I wandered alone. The man who eventually took me in called himself the Jaeger King. He was the leader of Zephyr, a pretty famous Jaeger Corps. He was middle-aged, crafty, stubborn, and lucky. He always seemed so carefree, but he never let his guard down. To me, though, he was the closest thing to a father I've ever had. The other members of Zephyr had their quirks, but they were all nice to me. As time went on, I started helping with the cleaning, the cooking, the packing. During my free time, they started teaching me all kinds of skills I'd need to survive on the battlefield. One thing led to another, and I ended up fighting in my first real battle. I was 10, I think. The boss was reluctant, but after the others persuaded him, he made me a full-fledged member of the group. For the next few years, we lived and fought together. I even picked up a nickname like some career Jaegers do. Sylphide. We roamed all across the continent together. There were hard times. Times when we thought we might not live through the night, but we always did. Until last year, when our boss died. It was a clash with another Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation. People used to say they were the only other Jaeger Corps in West Zemuria who could match us. Their leader, a guy they called the War God, had been on bad terms with our boss for years. Eventually, the War God and the Jaeger King decided to settle things with one big duel. They kept going for 3 days and 3 nights. In the end, they both fell. After that, the Zephyr I'd grown up with disbanded. All the members who were left just kind of scattered. I don't know where they went. Then, just like that, I was alone again.
I don't know what to say.
After that, you ended up coming to the academy?
Yep. Just when I was wondering what I'd do next, Sarah showed up. She said she'd been following the situation between Zephyr and the Red Constellation. That's how we first met. I told her about what happened, and she dragged me to the academy. She introduced me to the principal. And after that, well, you know the rest.
That's quite a history. Listening to you tell your story really brings into focus how limited my view of the world has been. But I feel like I finally know you. There's still so much more I want to learn, of course, but at least this gives me a base to build on. How about it? Care to mix things up a little?
Oh. Let's do it.
Now wait just a minute.
I should have known.
Uh.
I guess I've had this coming since the practical exam, huh?
Well, it's at your discretion, of course. I doubt either of us has the energy to fight at our peak.
But we'll give it a try.
You've got to be kidding me! We haven't got a chance against them!
Good voice acting.
Come on. This is a good opportunity to see what they can really do, right? Let's just think of this as a little bonus for our field study. Give it the best we've got.
Fine.
I wasn't even being sarcastic. I think
I
Box's
don't intend
voice
to hold
actor
back.
is really good.
So I expect no less from both of you.
You have my thanks.
Here we go.
I'm not going
All right.
back. Fine, I'll do it.
It's time for a fight.
My turn.
And of course, just like every other fight, I scan first.
Of course. Behold, my most powerful strike!
Should have seen that coming.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
We should keep going.
I, 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 I hadn't planned for that to kill them. It's the whole reason I didn't activate fees. I was not. Do you know what that was? That was the domination quartz. So I have that big fancy gold one you saw, domination on her. What that means is the first attack Laura does double damage, and I used an S-craft. Whoops. Whoopsie. Strength, and then gets another strength increase if health goes below. Yeah.
Done.
Well, shit. That was... I expected that to be a lot tougher.
We did it.
Uh-huh.
You two. It's like they're off in their own little world.
I think we've just witnessed the birth of an unstoppable duo.
Hey, what are you four doing?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Students, are you from one of the local high schools?
We received reports of a group causing a terrible racket in the park. What in Adios' name were you doing?
Please, sir, this isn't what it might seem like. There's a perfectly reasonable, though admittedly rather complicated explanation for all of this.
We're very sorry for any trouble we've caused. We tried to minimize the disturbance to others, but it seems we weren't totally successful there.
Perhaps dueling in the park wasn't as good of an idea as it first seemed.
Maybe the underground tunnels would have been better.
That's what I said.
You know, it's a little late for such deep insights. Besides, who do you think were the ones who started this? Don't just act like you're some innocent bystanders.
Trouble. Bum, 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 bum. Pokemon's healed.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you.
We're getting there.
Keep up the good work.
Sunday, field study day 2. Hey, it's Elliot. Elliot doesn't know what happened last night. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Huh? Are they all still asleep? It's almost time for breakfast.
Oh, it's you, Elliot. Sorry, we didn't mean to keep you waiting.
What's wrong? You look exhausted.
You might say we had a pretty eventful night.
Look at these geriatrics. On the other hand, as you can see, we have gusto to spare. Isn't that right, Fee?
Can you call yourselves men?
How can you two just waltz around like that after last night? Are you even human?
Oh, just calm down.
Wow, what the heck did you guys do last night? The two of you look like you've been chased around town by wolves, but Fee and Laura are all buddy-buddy now.
Yeah, we'll catch you up on that later. First things first. Let's grab the list of today's tasks from the mailbox.
Alright. Had breakfast with Fiona. Wow, so that's what happened yesterday after you guys left. You're all left out now. You have our apologies. But listening to you talk about your resolve yesterday strengthened my own. I simply couldn't wait any longer. We'll treat you to something later. Consider yourself lucky you didn't have to endure 2 hours of police questioning like we did. Yo, Reassura! So that's why you all seem so tired. It's the lack of sleep that gets you, it's the mental fatigue. Unfortunately, Reassure, you came right at the end of the stream. We're gonna, as soon as we get access to the pause menu again, we're gonna save and end. Because we just finished day 1 of our field study. So did you receive another packet of tasks from the governor? But tomorrow at 8, we'll be right back. Probably delivered first thing this morning. Well, we'll look them over once we've finished our breakfast. Agreed. Make sure you get plenty to eat so you have lots of energy for the day ahead. And there's plenty more where that came from if you can manage it. That's Elliot's big sister. Alright, so we got another Monster Slayer made for walk. There's a lot of references in this. Need someone to test a new product. We're testing boots. I'll just spoil it for you. We're testing boots. These boots are made for walking. That's just what we'll do. Looks like we've got quite a variety today, too. Yeah, one of them looks like it'll take us to an area we didn't get to see yesterday. Yeah, that monster extermination request at Heimdallr Port. We shouldn't have any problems getting there on the trams. Same for Mater Park, where we were yesterday. We'll likely have to visit a number of locations today as well. Considering that the festival begins tomorrow, I expect the city will be buzzing with excitement. Still, no need to rush. Take care, everyone. It'll be fun just walking around watching as everyone puts the finishing touches. Right, thanks, sis. Very much. Alright, let's get started. Jobs aren't gonna do themselves. Okay, so got Elliot, General's son. Got Fee. We finally learned Fee's background as Sylphide of the Jaeger Corps, Zephyr. Alright. So that's the end. Save. And we will continue this tomorrow at 8 o'clock, same time. All the way through Friday. We're in Heimdallr. Day 2. I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. My name's been Manos. Hope you all live hard, you live happy, you stay healthy, you stay awesome, and I want to see all of you tomorrow for some more Trails of Cold Steel. Good night.